Every day I go to work, I have peace of mind knowing that my future and my family's future is supported by the TWU, the Transport Workers Union. I've been a member now for over 12 years, and through a few different workplaces, the TWU has been there to put things right when working conditions and wages needed to be improved. I'm grateful that the TWU is there to represent our interests to ensure that we get rewarded for the effort that we put in keeping our industry safe and prosperous. That's why I'm taking the time to talk to other members of the TWU family across aviation, passenger vehicles, general transport, gas, oil and waste, cash and transit, owner-drivers and local government to discover their stories and find out why they feel being a member of this union is worthwhile. Marshall, why did you join the TWU?
I joined the TWU due to the fact that the company I'm working for was a family-owned business.
For me, it was being part of a team.
It created better wages, better conditions for all of our members and a decent and fair go in the workplace.
Mick, in your words, explain the difference between being a union member and not.
Well, that's pretty simple, really, because when you're in the union, you get better conditions, better pay, you get looked after by the union.
It means that you've got a little bit extra protection in your workplace.
You feel united, as there are many of you who are looking for the same outcome.
Really, I wouldn't even consider not being in the union because I like to be part of a group that is fighting for one cause together.
You need to be union. It's the only way you can get the protection, the resources and the skills that come with the backing of union membership.
The TWU is important to me, my family and my colleagues because it offers support, it offers representation within the industry that I work in, which is the airline industry.
They know they can rely on the union to help them out of any circumstances that might crop up, which always do.
It's just the benefits and the peace of mind of being represented by a body that has experts in the field legally and about the rights of people in the workplace.
The union helps with safety. The guys that work in this yard definitely feel safer.
I've seen instances where one's in trouble, everyone stands by that person.
What has been your greatest achievement being part of the TWU?
I feel my greatest achievement was being an elected yard delegate. I also sat at the table for the EBA that we had last year.
Since we moved down here in 2001, we came down here with nothing. Now we have one of the best EBAs on the island, and it was all done through the union.
I've managed to get some domestic violence clauses put into our recent EBA, and at present I'm doing our Get On Board campaign, trying to get safer buses for bus drivers.
And what would you say to young workers that are coming through the industry? Why is it so important for them to be unionised?
Well, it's very important for them because they've got to carry on the good work that us older fellas have done over the years and my father before me.
Guys getting together, all coming as one and standing up for what they believe, and Dad showed me that from a very early age. Both my father and my grandfather were steel workers in England. My father was a delegate, and I remember going to marches as a young boy.
I'm really excited. As of these domestic violence clauses we've got in place, I'm hopeful that in 100 years' time, people are gobsmacked that we ever actually needed clauses to prevent domestic violence.
I feel proud to be part of unionism in this country. I think it's something that every worker should look at.
It gives me pride because I'm there for the fight, I'm in the fight, and I'm funding the fight.
Membership is a small price to pay to have your voice heard in the crowd. The TWU offers some other great benefits for its members as well. For example, there's the support of a full team of lawyers helping you to fight the legal fight in case of workplace issues and unfair dismissal when you need it most. There's income protection policy options for both employee and owner drivers to cover you for loss of income during those times of illness. there's a public liability policy to cover injury to members of the public and/or damage to their property arising out of the normal operations for you as an owner-driver. And when you retire, as long as you're a member of the Transport Workers Union, you and your family can access the Members Plus funeral benefit. For almost 100 years, your TWU has been the strongest voice in advocating for the rights of transport workers and their families, both in the workplace and the community. Your TWU is not just there in times of crisis, your union is always there, building a stronger and more active voice for you and your workmates. Being a member of the TWU is one of the best investments I've made for me and my family.
It's our union.
It's your union.
It's my union.
It's my union.
It's my union.
It's my TWU.
It's your TWU.
It's our TWU.
It's our TWU.
It's our TWU.